about game time. Bring the pain time.
Fans live for games like this one.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And how about we check the numbers for him?
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Black in at the point guard position. And for San Antonio, they've got Castle, and it's Webb in at the point. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Banchero outside. Here's Perkins. Wagner for 3. It's not going to go for him. Pass to Castle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Now here's Banchero. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Four on the clock. Here's Banchero. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. Now here's Wembanyama. Fires the three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Banchero outside. Wagner up top. In his last outing with 12 points. The shot's good.
Boy, Wagner's mid-range stroke looks nice, really fluid. Shot mechanics, perfect.
They get it back. Right through the D for the layup. 5 points in the game.
And right away, he's gone to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. I mean, those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Castle misses. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Perkins. An easy 2 on the layup.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
The dude's shot is off. The Magic have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Wagner outside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You look at the Magic, with great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, their fans were expecting a lot from this team this year, and they haven't disappointed them. It's been a terrific season, and they're far from done yet heading into the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
San Antonio leading. Here's Castle, coming off a solid outing against Toronto. Here's the dude. 2 points. That one goes.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
For Orlando, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Banchero surveys. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. Rebound by San Antonio. Their last encounter in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Orlando with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. And Banchero with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Releases. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Spurs lead by 5. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
The dude. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Christie's checked in for Orlando. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
The defense has been giving them plenty of mid-range jumpers, and they've been making them pay for that mistake.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Banchero's showing he can run the offense, too, now. Nice score off the pick as the ball handler.
Here's Castle. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Magic trail by 7. Christie passes to Banchero. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Orlando.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
San Antonio with the ball. To the left wing. Outside Wembanyama. Off target with the 3. The Magic have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. To the inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero just attacking the rim. Going up over the defense that time.
And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. He has 7.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here's Wembanyama. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And this game could be meaningful for both teams, Clark, in terms of playoff position.
I think you're right, and that's why I expect a real heated battle. I mean, no team wants to back into the playoffs. You want to come in on an uptick and playing good basketball.
First one falls for him. Holland, he's checked in for Orlando. And he makes the first but misses the second. Magic trail by 5. Wagner left side. Banchero outside. Pass to Christie. There's the triple. Valentine with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that one's good. Webb.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Christie. Tries again. And it's good on the layup.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Here's Sohan. Banked it in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 7.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Pass to Holland. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's gotten his second bucket of the game. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's the dude. To the wing, right side. Here's Valentine. Here's the dude. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. The dude's got 8.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Christie. The Spurs making their last shot. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Wagner, he'll find the wide-open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Here's Webb. Here's the dude. Hartenstein pulls it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Back come the Spurs in transition, and it's in there. He's got 10.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Holland. 27 points his last game. Yep, that one's good.
Inside, Banchero has everything he needs to make it happen. He's got size, strength, agility, and a nice touch, too.
They get the rebound. Pass to Webb. Here's Sohan. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Magic trail by 7. Here's Banchero. No good. He's missed 5 of his 8 attempts. Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's Wagner missing.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Banchero. He's got 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And count it. Now 4 for 9.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
The dude passes to Webb. Count it. Good. Webb's got 8.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Christie. No good from outside. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. San Antonio on top, up 11. Great to have you with us. Both teams making some changes here.
It's all you, MP.
On the court for the Magic, Jakob Poeltl out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Holland, then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Black in at the point guard position.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude in their last time out against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with 58 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to the dude. Down low. Here's Phillips. No points so far. Here's Dennis. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oh, it's stolen. Here's the dude. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Banchero. 4-3. And another 3 for Orlando.
Check out that quickness with the hands, Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
Dennis with a rebound. Dennis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's the dude. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Jakob Poeltl.
can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Yep, count it.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. Walsh comes in for Aldama. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials. Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Black. Puts up a three. The dude with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Webb. Pure from three-point range. Webb's got 11 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Wagner for three. Rebound by San Antonio.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ben Carroll left side. Lays it up and banks it in. Ben Carroll's got 25 points.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
Here's the dude. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
To the middle. Here's Black. The rebound by Phillips.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
The dude's shot is off.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Black. Inside, Banchero. He's off on the layup. And so it's San Antonio. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming, and the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
You've got a game within a game. These two guys are trading blows, raising elbows, trading bows, making me wish I was out there right now.
That I would like to see. Shaq serving up elbow Sammys.
With extra mayonnaise.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
San Antonio leading by 21. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Castle in a two-guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's the dude. Pass to Castle. They set a pick. 5 on the clock. Gets an open look and hits it. Castle's got 14 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Banchero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, he gets to the line quite a bit, and I know Paolo Banchero would like to see his percentage from the line creep up, and I think it will.
And Banchero drops them both. Spurs lead by 21. Pass to the dude. Going inside. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's on Isaiah Hartenstein. The first free throw is good. Good on both. Well, Orlando shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Banchero the screen. Here's Black. On target from range. Black's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Pass to Banchero. The 3-ball. The rebound by the Spurs.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's the dude.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Wembanyama against Banchero.
Screen. Yo, right here.
6 on the shot clock. Down low. Snatched away. Hartenstein, no good. Back come the Spurs in transition. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The 2K leaderboard featuring the best shooting team since the break. Number 1, San Antonio. Orlando, 3rd.
These teams put the all-star break to good use. Both shooting at a very high clip. They've been able to run their offense well.
So he gets them both. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Banchero. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. He's had 4 chances at the line. He's made them all. Valentine's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And he can't hit the second. Spurs lead by 23. Here's Castle. 14 points for him. San Antonio again can't hit. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Wagner. It's deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Here's Perkins. He's got 13. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
The dude gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Hartenstein a screen. The three from Banchero. The shot off that time. San Antonio's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Pass to Perkins. Wagner for 3. Sinks it from distance. Wagner's got 10.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Here's Valentine. Here's the dude. He's got 26. Here's Castle, defended by Wagner. Three-pointer. And Castle with the 3. He's got 17.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Banchero outside.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Black. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown. Black's got 6 here in the quarter.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Valentine. Here's Castle. Rebound by the Magic. Black's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Banchero outside to the paint. Shot's good by Black. Black's got 10 points here in the second half.
Pulling no punches, attacking the heart of that defense.
To the inside. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. The dude gets the bucket.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Banchero passes to Black. Here's Perkins. The three-pointer off the mark. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's the dude. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. The dude's got 32 points in the game. Orlando has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Right wing. Banchero outside. Jacks up a 3. Valentine with the rebound. Valentine's got 4 rebounds in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
Well, no doubt about that. Well said, Allie. From downtown, The shot by Perkins, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Orlando calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Magic. Christie's checked in. Orlando with the ball. And the jumper is good at the free throw line. Christie's got 8.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
The dude passes to Sohan. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Wagner. Rebound by San Antonio. Castle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Here's Sohan. Here's the dude. He's got 36 points. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 6. Here's the dude. Lets it go from deep. Christie with a rebound. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Setting the floor for the Magic. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's Perkins in at the 2 spot.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
One constant in the NBA, Clark, the constant movement of players.
Yeah, and I think you've got to try to look at the positive side of that, the freedom that players have to play where they choose to play in many cases. I think that's the right of any employee to be able to go where they feel they can best optimize their individual and team situations. I think it allows teams to rebuild on the fly and get competitive more quickly. And I like that aspect of it. I don't like to see it overwhelming a season, but I do like the fact the players have that option and that freedom.
Well, the Magic shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Black, the 15-footer. The rebound by Phillips. Phillips has got 4 rebounds now. The dude gets the bucket. The dude's got 38 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Wagner up top. Lets a 3 fly. Vassell with the rebound.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
They grab their own miss. Aldama outside. Pass to Vassell. Here's the dude. Clock at 6. Another one goes. Incredible.
I mean, yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. The shot by Perkins, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Pass to Banchero. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Santi Aldama. First free throw is good. And Banchero drops them both. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. The dude passes to Aldama. It's rebounded by Banchero. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for Orlando. Pass to the dude. Here's Walsh. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Yeah, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for the dude.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Back to Wagner. Hartenstein a screen. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go.
He's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Banchero no good. Here's the dude. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you later.
That's what I'm talking about. Look out there, MP. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Friday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Porter, Tyrese Maxey out there with Brandon Miller. Then it's King, and it's Ware in at the 5. Look now for San Antonio. Vassell, he's checked in for Valentine, and it's the dude in for Webb. Dillingham's checked in for the Hornets. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And boy, has MP delivered. It's so apparent how much preparation he's done coming into games. He knows all the ways to break down an opposing defense. Anywhere there's a weakness in the D, he'll find it and turn it into points.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against the Magic was sensational. He tallied 50 points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Price is checked in for the Hornets. Here's Dillingham, covered by Vassell. Rebound by Sohan. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Hawks. Another one goes. Incredible.
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up, moving up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history. And that one's good, Maxey.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Here's Phillips. Pass to Sohan. Here's the dude. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. 8 points for the dude. Here's Dillingham. He had 37 points last game out. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan. He can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
The dude misses.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Price looking it over. Here's Porter. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Porter's got 5 now.
A pure shooter who's also efficient. Porter nearly automatic from mid-range.
Price with the block. Sohan. No good from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Charlotte moving the ball around. King right side. Price sets a screen. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to the dude. Back to Aldama. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Charlotte calls timeout. The Spurs making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Charlotte also making some changes. Kerr's checked in for Porter, and Newman subbed in for King. The Hornets have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. For Charlotte, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games. You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Spurs trail by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to Price. Kicks it out to Maxey. Offensive rebound. There's the 3. That shot missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
That one's not going to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Walsh. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 1. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Spurs lead by 1. And will return shortly. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Miller is out there with Kerr. Then there's Price. Then it's Newman, and it's Dillingham in at the point. Back to Miller. There's the triple. Valentine grabs the board. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Magic.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Miller with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Miller's got his third basket of the night right there.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
The three from Valentine. And Kerr pulls it down. Charlotte trailing. Miller outside. No good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the dude. Connects again.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time. Connects from three-point range.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And the shot goes in. The dude's got 4 points this quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Pass to Newman. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Such an important part of this team. Vassell, a great athlete who can guard multiple positions on the court. That's so valuable.
Pass to Miller. Baseline J on the way, and he hits the jump shot. Miller's got 10 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Vassell. It's hauled in by Newman. For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Dillingham with the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Gary, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Miller outside. Up top, Kerr. Pass to Dillingham. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's the dude. It's hauled in by Newman.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
Miller with the ball. Here's Dillingham. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dillingham's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Hornets. Here's the dude. Makes it off the glass. He's got 18.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Newman, and stolen by Vassell. Here's Valentine, and the jam by Valentine.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Hornets trail by 3. Here's Newman. 8 points his last outing. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Dennis. He's defended by Price. Vassell wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hornets have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Charlotte moving it around for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Dillingham's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Valentine with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. 4 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. A fast break now for Charlotte. Pass to Dillingham. There's the pick. This one for 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's the dude. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14. Here's Dillingham. He's got 16. Miller outside. Fires from deep. That shot no good. Spurs trail by 3. Vassell outside. Pass to the dude. Both teams. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets ahead, up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Great to have you with us. Starting out, let's check out the award winners for Players of the Week. For the West, the dude.
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense, making plays for his teammates and for himself.
Yeah, he's been the best player on the floor most nights. Really has.
And guys, the Charlotte Hornets are in an even game.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Here's Maxey. They've got Castle. He's out there with Webb. Valentine out there with Wembenyama. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's King. Rebounded by Castle.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside, Maxey takes a three. San Antonio with the rebound. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time. Yeah, easy call.
The Spurs have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Hornets shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Porter. Miller with the ball. Outside, Maxey. There's a good screen. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the triple. Maxey's got 11.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Miller, no luck.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And stolen by Maxey. Miller outside. Now, here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No good there.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
The shot by Valentine, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maxey daring the D to try and stop him on his way to the bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game. He's checked in for San Antonio. The dude comes in for Valentine. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Maxey. From the arc. And the Hornets miss again.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Into the lane. And the basket by Webb.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the wing, Porter. Here's Ware. Back to Porter. Off with the layup. Spurs leading by 4. Here's the dude who's got 20. Missed inside. Outside, Maxey. Outside, Porter. Ware, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Porter with a block, and he gets it back. They set the pick. Phillips, and the jumper falls for him. Phillips has got his first basket of the night. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 6. And the 3 ball is good. Maxey's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. Pass to the dude. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Price, he's checked in for Porter. Hornets trail by 6. Miller, the pass to King. Pass to Maxey. From 13, Webb pulls it in. Webb's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Miller against Webb. Price outside. Maxey looking it over. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Pass to Castle. Sohan, the pass to the dude. Here's Phillips. Guarded by Price. Phillips' shot is off. Hornets trail by 8. Miller with the ball. Maxey on the wing. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Maxey's got 18 points.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Phillips. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Inside and stolen by Price. Miller outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Webb, the pass to the dude. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got 3 assists in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
King, the pass to Maxey. Here's Miller, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's the dude. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Webb. No good on the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Maxey. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Castle. Knocks down the 3 ball. Castle's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Charlotte calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. Taking a look at Charlotte. They're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs.
And you know, for the Hornets, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Here's the dude. Behind the back and lays it in. The dude's got 29 in the game.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Newman. Back to Maxey. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by Dennis.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Winston's checked in. To the paint. Here's the dude. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got 4 assists now tonight.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another miss by Maxey. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that bucket. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
The dude passes to Dennis. Here's the dude. He's covered by Maxey. Pass to Valentine. Here's the dude. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Kerr is out there with Price. Then there's Brandon Miller. Then it's Dillingham, and it's Newman in at the 2-guard spot. And there's a whistle. There's a foul. That's going to go on the dude. That's his first foul. Hornets trail by 11. It's Miller on the wing. Rise with a screen for Miller. Pass to Dillingham. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Dillingham's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Charlotte. Basket counts, and the Spurs lead by 10.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Now here is Miller. There's the screen. The 3. The dude grabs the miss. The dude's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Kerr against Wembanyama. The dude passes to Wembanyama. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now, here is Miller. He's tightly guarded. Over to the left wing. Dillingham wide open, and he fires. The three-pointer no good. Here's the dude. Plays it up off the glass. The dude's got 39.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Back to Valentine. Spurs passing it around. Here's the dude. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The dude's got 7 points here in this quarter.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to Miller. Now Dillingham. When you compare, Richard, the NBA to the other major sports leagues, you have to be proud of the way things are run.
The NBA is a global league that focuses on global expansion, more so than any other major sport in the United States. And when it comes to the players, there isn't a league that treats their players better.
Castle's checked in for Webb. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Kings checked in. And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Here's the dude. An easy 2 points on the layup. The dude's got 43 points.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Here's Dillingham. And again, the Hornets missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Come to me, come to me.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 11. Pass to Newman. Dillingham with it. Here's Newman. Clock at 4. Over Castle. Rebounded by the Spurs. Valentine's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, here's Gary, and the shot is good. And the Spurs lead by 13.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Price sets a screen. Here's King. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
They get it again. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Here's Dillingham. The rebound by the Spurs. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Pass to the dude. Here's Gary. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Newman. Price sets a screen. To the middle, trying to get something going. Wembanyama with the rebound. To the inside, Castle. Easy jumper from very short distance. Castle's got 19 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Hornets call time.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Some changes for Charlotte. Ware's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Newman. And here's Maxey. Miller outside. They set the screen. Shot clock at 6. San Antonio leading by 17. The dude misses. Charlotte shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Now, here's Maxey. Miller outside. To end the run. Buries the long-range jumper.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. And he finishes nicely on the layup. The dude's got 45 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Ware. Defended by Wembanyama. Miller inside. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
And Maxey is just terrific on the drive. His speed and ability to finish is different in so many ways.
To the middle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Valentine passes to the dude. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The dude's got 49 points in the game. Hornets trail by 18. Miller, the pass to Ware. Pass to Maxey. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. And yep, another basket.
He's at 50 again. He's done this a few times this year.
This has become old hat. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season. Maxey passes to Ware. And here's Miller. Fires it up. And the jumper is on the mark. Miller's got 10 points here in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Pass to Ware. Up top, Maxey. Some solid defense from the dude. San Antonio leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display
here today.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the dude.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Both free throws good from the dude. And here's Charlotte. Pass to Isley. Here's Dillingham. Offensive rebound. Down low. They shoot again. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Ware. Puts up a deep 3. Aldama with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Maxey. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. See you next time.
Well, MP went off again last night. Woo-hoo-hoo! Every time he faces another top scorer, he makes it his mission to show out. And I'm telling you right now, MP is hands down the best bucket getter in the NBA.
Hands down? Debatable. Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. Unlike you two bozos, I know what it takes to get buckets in this league, and I am uniquely qualified to make this call.
Your career scoring average was 6.1 points per game.
And your single game high was 19.
Did you score 19 points in your entire career, Russell? And Toby, have you ever even picked up a basketball? What about being an actuary qualifies you to speak on this?
Jalen, I follow the data.
That's right.
And the advanced stats think you paint a murky picture. You could make the argument for MP, yes, but it's not as clear-cut as you would make us believe.
Exactly. Advanced stats? Are you serious?
I am serious.
You only need one stat to figure this out, and that is buckets.
Don't say buckets. Ugh, jeez. I mean, what about the true shooting percentage?
Moving along. I hit up MP earlier this season to ask him what the key is to being an elite scorer.
Okay, what'd he say?
He said it's all about the attacking mindset. Looking to get in the paint and score every time you touch the ball.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
He's a true alpha, just like me. You wouldn't get that, Russell.
You were 4th option at best,
Yeah,
Jalen.
your usage rate never reached double digits.
I brought an attacking mindset. We are talking about mindsets. And when it comes to mindsets, I am undisputedly the GOAT.
I don't know.
I mean, that's all well and good, but you said MP was the clear-cut top scorer in the league, right? And I just think the reality is a little bit more nuanced than that.
Nuanced?
That's all I'm saying.
What? Nuanced? You sound like Toby, Russ. What? The bottom line is MP's team wins and MP gets buckets. When you're talking about the best in the league, only thing that matters is scoring. That is the only thing that matters.
I mean, you should have said that when you were playing in the league because you couldn't score.
Where did he go? Jalen? Ah, jeez.
That's what I'm talking about.
This team is mid at best. Go get that win.
say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the
Hola and welcome to Noche. Let's see the stat sheet here for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Suggs. Then it's Williams. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for San Antonio, they've got Castle. And it's Webb in at the point guard position. And with both teams fighting for playoff position, this is as intense of a regular season as you'll see, Grant.
Oh, B.A., you can feel what's at stake here in the arena. Both of these teams will treat this like the postseason. The playoffs start now for them.
Here's Williams. The Spurs making their last shot. Here's the dude. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Williams. What a tremendous game he played against Boston. Here's the dude. Williams defending. Pass to the dude. Here's Webb. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Suggs, the pass to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the block. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. And rejected. Outside, Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can work with defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Spurs have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The dude passes to Webb. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's the dude.
The sweat that Gilgeous-Alexander puts in on defense does everything he can to trip you up.
Outside, Williams. From deep, Holmgren. Holmgren with another miss.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Buries it from 3.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Pass to the dude. Gilgeous-Alexander defending, and the basket is good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Suggs outside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Nice dime from the combo guard Suggs. Excellent work setting up his teammate.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's the dude. There's the drive. And it's Bona with a rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. There's the steal. Here's Castle, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. Here's Wembanyama, and the layup is good off the glass.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's Holmgren. They trail by 1, and that one drops for him. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
Good discipline on offense. Holmgren not hesitating to make the feed as soon as he sees the open man.
Here's the dude. Drills it from deep. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Outside, Williams. Knocked loose. Here's Webb. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's the dude. And they pick up 2. The dude's got 9 points. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Pass to Webb. Here's the dude. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The dude passes to Webb over Suggs. The shot by Webb, no good. Thunder trail by 4. Coach, you look at someone like Jalen Suggs. Man, has he improved his shot.
Yeah, Brian, I think you've always loved the effort that he brings at the defensive end of the floor. But now he's a much more efficient shooter, much more decisive, and really understands his role.
Here's the dude. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Castle misses.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
The 3 from Suggs. The rebound by the Spurs. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose the rebounding battle.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Boston.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
And wow, I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
Here's Webb. Again, the Spurs score.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Pass to Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Williams. Misses the baby hook. Spurs lead by 5. Here's Castle. Rebounded by Suggs. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And Williams punches it home.
And a smart feed from Suggs. The defense making it easy, leaving his teammate open.
Here's the dude. He's got 9. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And he makes both free throws.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Smith outside. Oh, there's the alley. Stolen by Wembanyama. The sell against Holmgren. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Thunder trail by 7. 1:44 left in the first. With the drive, tries the 9-footer. Rebound by San Antonio. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Great offensive game plan in that one. They put their guys in positions to succeed, and it really paid off.
And that was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
The dude. Bowen with a rebound. The Thunder have got 7 of 15 to find the net. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. The Thunder with another miss.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the dude in their last time out against the Nets was just insanity. He finished with 47 points, and his shot was on point, especially from downtown and the charity stripe. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Here's Bowen. They still need this. Yes, on the jumper. Pass to Wembanyama. Good if it goes. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Spurs up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Yeah, turning defense into offense, getting out in the open floor. This is exactly what they wanted.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. We've got Chet Holmgren. He's out there with Smith. And it's Christie in at the 2. Off target from outside. Spurs lead by 5. Here's the dude. Holmgren with the block.
He times his blocks almost perfectly. Holmgren stands his ground and forces the shooter to commit first.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Christie. Pass to Bowen. Puts the move on. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things. And when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Spurs lead by 3. Here's the dude. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
And give credit to Coach there for drawing that up. He positioned his guys for immediate success.
Here's Christie. And the shot falls short that time.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Second chance shot, and San Antonio again with a bucket.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Thunder trail by 7. Here's Bowen. Sohan with a rebound.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And that one, good. The dude's got 15.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Christie, still without a bucket. 5 to shoot. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. Takes it inside. Here's Sohan. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Thunder trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Knocks it loose. Back come the Spurs in transition. The dude passes to Valentine. Here's the dude. Let's go with a 3. Smith with the rebound. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. To stop the drought, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You can't be overzealous guarding Suggs, because that's when you risk fouling him.
It's his first trip to the line. Suggs hits them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Over to the wing. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second. Thunder trail by 8. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Suggs. From deep. They get it back. Second chance effort. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
The 3 knocks it down from distance. Suggs has got 5 points.
Yeah, good to see Suggs bury the triple. This will only help with his confidence.
Sohan, the pass to the dude. The Thunder with the rebound. Suggs has got his 4th rebound in this one. Six to shoot. The dude with the rebound. The dude's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, he can't get anything to go right now. It's time to look at affecting the game in other ways.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Thunder trail by 7. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And San Antonio making a change here. Phillips has checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the second free throw.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Down low, Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Webb passes to Valentine. Here's the dude. Gets the 3 ball to go. The dude's got 21.
Well, that's how they like to see him play, with confidence, ready to fire from 3 when it's there for him.
Outside, Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs lead by 6. Here he goes. Here's Webb. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Out to the wing. Sohan outside. No good on the triple.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Suggs outside. Beyond the arc. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. To the inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Give him 23.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. Spurs lead by 5. Pass to the dude. Driving in. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
To the middle. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Suggs. Uses the glass on the layup. Suggs has got 10 points.
Yeah, fantastic focus from Suggs. Showing toughness, fighting through the contact.
Here's the dude. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
He played well in the first quarter, but now he's taking it to the next level.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Takes a 13-footer. Suggs, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Valentine. Misses the 3. Thunder trail by 5. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Valentine with the rebound. Valentine's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The dude passes to Valentine, and the bucket is good. Valentine's got his first basket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Suggs, right side. And he slams it in one-handed.
Yeah, once Suggs gets hot, he's not easy to stop, especially when he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Sohan, the pass to Webb. Here's the dude. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. The dude's got 27 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how about the leaping ability of Suggs, getting off the floor with such ease?
Sohan, the pass to the dude. No good on the shot. Thunder trail by 5. Smith outside. Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the Thunder making a change here. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. That's good from Smith.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's the dude. Uses the glass to finish the layup. That's 29 for him.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Suggs outside. 12 seconds left in the first half. The kick out to Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The shot no good. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Spurs out in front, up 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
They've shown great toughness, and they've been very quick to the ball. And now, as the season winds down, a look at the Western Conference picture.
When I look at San Antonio, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part in the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Thunder trail by 4. They've got Castle, and it's Webb in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA takes it himself. Just 5 on the clock. A shot from the mid-range. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs lead by 4. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Spins. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Here's Webb. Inside, here's the dude. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
Come on, man. If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
San Antonio leading. Here's the dude. Pass to Webb. Out to the right wing. Here's the dude. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Suggs, left side. No good from 11 feet. And the Spurs shooting the ball at 48% so far. The Dude's shot is off. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Bona. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. And it's the 2K leaderboard, the league's most potent offenses since the break. The Spurs, number 1.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high-percentage shots.
Here's Williams, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Suggs outside. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. San Antonio shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Suggs. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Launches it. Rebounded by Castle. For San Antonio, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And here's Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Out to the right wing. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Bona's got 4 rebounds now. Williams from long range. Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
The Dude passes to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Here's Webb. They get it again. Wembanyama so comfortable inside.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up. Oh, Holmgren on the climb.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Williams. Rebound by San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Thunder trail by 4. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Now here's Holmgren. He's got 6. Nails it from 3. Holmgren's got 9.
Oh, putting his range to work. Holmgren is a threat at the arc. Believe that.
And he's able to get it back. And Sohan gets it to go.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. That's good from about 19 feet. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. There's a screen. Here's the three. And the three-pointer goes. Sohan's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, you get a little more space out there to operate, and that helps him find the room he needs.
Here's Bona. No made baskets yet. 6 on the shot clock. The three. Rebound by San Antonio. The Dude's got 8 rebounds in the game. For 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
I love the way he went with the bounce pass there. Great awareness.
Thunder trail by 7. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's the Dude. And got it! Another basket!
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's the Dude driving inside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 9.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell is progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Smith, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Christie comes in for Williams. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dennis with a rebound. Dennis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends. Now, that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 14. Smith finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Vassell. And there's another one for the Spurs.
And Vassell can get that shot anytime he wants.
Coach, as you know, two-way wings like Devin Vassell are a hot commodity in the NBA these days.
Yeah, Brian, he's got good defensive instincts. He's got great length. And offensively, a pretty good three-point shooter. But his main weapon is that mid-range jump shot.
Stay there.
Pass to Holmgren. That's tipped.
Right here.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. What a terrific move that is.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Here's the Dude. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The Dude gets the bucket.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from short range.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Vassell. Can't hit that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Pass to Christie. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so the San Antonio Spurs up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Now, here's Williams. Clock at 6. With a 9-footer. Dennis with a rebound. Dennis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Now here's Suggs. The 3 is up. Dennis with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 16. Oh, ripped away. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Williams' shot is good.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
San Antonio with the ball. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Here's the dude. Oh, powered down with both hands.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Suggs. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Fires from 14. Misses off the left iron. San Antonio has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
Well, that's 4 turnovers for him on the game. Giving away possessions will not endear him to his coaching staff.
Thunder trail by 16. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. That's a tough walk back to the showers.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was...
MP, you've climbed the career scoring charts faster than anyone before.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
Forward, number 96. Number 96.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for him.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips and all of a sudden you're locked in.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got George. Derek Jones is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Buffkin in at the 1 spot. And for the Spurs, they've got Wembanyama. Webb out there with Castle. And it's the Dude. And it's Dennis in at the 5. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
Onside, Barrett. Pass to Buffkin. On the wing, George. Jones sets the pick for George. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Yep, that one goes in there.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Buffkin. Screen by Jones. To the paint. And Jones slams it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Claxton comes with the double team. Castle. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Buffkin, no good. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Takes it inside, lays it up and banks it in. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Stolen by Webb. Out left to the wing. A 3 from Wembanyama. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Barrett against Wembanyama. Barrett kicks to Jones. Good on the 3-point shot. Jones has got 5 now.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in Milwaukee.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here. There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Outside, George. Here's the 3. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by George.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Here's the Dude. He's coming off a 37-point game against Denver.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game? It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The Bucks trail. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Bufkin. Jacks up a three. A rebound by the Spurs. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit, so we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Looking ahead, Brent, how excited are you for the playoffs?
Well, just fired up for the level of competition that steps up tenfold, Kevin. And you know this. We've seen so many great performances come playoff time. Teams are fired up, young guys who are going to get this experience for the first time. But it's the stars that shine in the playoffs, and we are that close.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, the Dude.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And again, the Bucks miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
A three from Wembanyama. A three-pointer is right on target. Wembanyama has got 9.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Onside, Barrett. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as RJ finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
Dennis, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, George. Now, here's Barrett. Guarded closely. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Spurs. Bucks trail by 16. Valentine out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's the Dude. Then it's Castle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And George kicks to Holmes. Beyond the arc. George, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Inside. And the dunk by Sohan.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now, here is George. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City, and he makes that one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Bucks trail by 16. Here's Pritchard. Nailed from three-point land.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Castle. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Santi Aldama's checked in for the Spurs. George way outside. Aldama with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Bucks trail by 17. Here's Pritchard. And the 3 off target. San Antonio's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Out to the right wing. Here's the dude. Excellent D there from George.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Ewing the pass to Pritchard. And the layup is good. Pritchard's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now, here's George. 8 points for him. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Now, Sohan. Pass to the dude. Here's Eldama. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Now a moment to see the numbers for the dude. Since the break, he's been simply stellar. Tops in scoring. And he's a devastating finisher on the inside. The best field goal percentage in the league.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside, George. And George with this stuff.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
And that one's good, the dude.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Outside, George. From deep. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
The Spurs making a switch here, and he sinks the second. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Holmes. There's a screen. Hits the three-point bomb.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the dude in the last outing against Denver delivered quite a performance. He added 37 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop it.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Bufkin. Fast break, here we go. Here's Phillips. And denied, he sends it right off the glass. Oh, Holmes in position. Ball stolen. In transition, here come the Spurs. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got his first bucket of the night.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Now, here's George. He's got 10. Pass to Bufkin. Takes the three. A rebound by Phillips.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Buffkin, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Holmes. Claxton inside. Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the dude. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The dude's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And so George will bring it up for the Bucks. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Here's Walsh. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. The dude misses.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Pass to Sohan. And Pritchard pulls it down. Bucks trail by 21. In the corner, Holmes with it. Looking to end the run. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Jones checked in for Milwaukee. R.J. Barrett comes in for George. Spurs leading by 18. Here's the dude. 18 points for him. And the rejection by Claxton. The Bucks shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Here's Buffkin. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Buffkin. Screen by Jones. Launches a 3. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marking at 1 for 6.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
There's a minute 40 left here in the second. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's the dude. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pritchard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Barrett. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's the dude, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Bucks trail by 20. Pass to Pritchard. It's Jones on the way. A 3-pointer off the mark. Wembanyama looking it over. Offline with his three. And so it's San Antonio controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the O'Neal stamp of approval, which is hard to earn. Congrats.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for... And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from the dude.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Derek Jones is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's George. And it's Puffkin in at the one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Wembanyama. Averaging about 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Bucks trail by 20. Down low. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, this is R.J. Barrett having himself a big-time game, and he's beating the defense in so many ways right now.
Here's Webb. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Webb's got 10 points in the game.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wembanyama passes to the dude. Here's Castle. Here's the dude. 22 points for him. And Victor Wembanyama hits from deep. 17 points in the game.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And George drops them both. Spurs leading by 21. Here's the dude. Yep, it counts. The dude's got 24.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Dennis passes to the dude. Good defense by Claxton. Bucks trail by 20. Outside, George. Here's Puffkin. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 5 assists in the game. Here's the dude, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to George. From downtown, the rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And they pick up 2. Webb's got 4 points this quarter.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's Barrett on the wing. San Antonio with the rebound. Dennis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to the dude.
I see him.
Here's Castle. Barrett covering. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wembanyama's got 20.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And again, the Bucks miss. San Antonio's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Webb the pass to Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Buffkin. He has 5. Outside, George. Drills it from outside. George has got 15 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Jones. Barrett for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Webb the pass to the dude. Basket is good. The assist from Webb. Webb's got 5 assists tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Bucks. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Outside, Jones. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 8.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to the dude. Buffkin with the rebound. The Bucks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And Jones slams it in.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And that one's good, the dude.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Right side, George. Pass to Buffkin. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Barrett. And he nails the jumper. And that's now 19 points for R.J. Barrett.
Well, good job from R.J. there as he's able to get to his spot on offense.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams changing it up here. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. Number 1, the Spurs.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean,
Here's Ewing. Hayes finds Ewing. The Bucks working the ball around. George from deep three-point land. Rebound San Antonio. We got the dude. Valentine out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Castle. And it's Dennis in at the center position. That's the San Antonio foul.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Outside, George. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, in midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with a team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Green, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. The Bucks also with the sub. Mann's checked in for Jackson Hayes. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And again, San Antonio turns it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Webb's checked in for San Antonio. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Buffkin's checked in.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Count that one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Milwaukee's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
And that one, good.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
The shot by George, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Here's the dude. Count it, good. The dude's got 42 in the game.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Here's Pritchard. To the inside.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Castle. Here's the dude. Now Webb. Here's the dude. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
The three from George. Valentine grabs the board.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
To the paint, hole.
Oh! He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Pass to Bufkin. Sinks the triple. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 10 assists. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Outside, George. Outside, Barrett. The shot's good on the assist by George. Barrett's got 14 points here in the second half.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the basket by Webb.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Pass to Claxton. Outside, Barrett. George with the ball. The Bucks working the ball around. Bufkin, no good. Webb with it. George picks him up. Here's Castle. Here's the dude. Misses the 3. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 44% in the fourth. And another one.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Barrett has got the ball here for Milwaukee. Outside, Jones. Here's Bufkin. And just miss after miss right now. Here's the dude. And there it is for him. The dude's got 55.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
George finds Jones. Back to George. To the middle. Here's Bufkin. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
The Bucks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Jones, the pass to Claxton. Pass to Bufkin. Back to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. That one good for 2. The dude's got 59 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
7-foot shot. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. So it's the Bucks now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the dude.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
The dude, there's the killer two-handed slam.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Lofkin, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's the dude. And no good that time. On offense here, the Bucks. The three from George. It's rebounded by Walsh.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Here's Buffkin. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Earned that one. MP about to put on a show in the desert. Show them how you shine.